Shalom to you, like giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shai, Bishop Rakakudash, and giving double honor to the elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who well, peace and salutation to you, elect. Yahweh is the true, almighty, and powerful name of the Heavenly Father. Bahashem is in the name. Yahweh Shai is the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father. That's his pure name in the Paleo Hebrew, properly pronounced. Bahashem Rakakudash, in the name of Spirit Holy. Of course, giving double honor to the elder apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone, who well, Shemel Mappa is Mappa from the Great Millstone Plaintables Camp, coming with this week's lesson. So you have it here. This was published, I believe, a day ago. And that being February the 12th. You have two Navy pilots were they were found safe, but they were ejected from their EA-18G Growler before it crashed into the San Diego Bay on February 12th, 2025. The pilots were rescued by a nearby fishing boat. Soon after they splashed down into the water, they were taken to the hospital and are in stable condition. The jet was flying in low visibility condition and crashed while attempting to land on a naval base, or land near Naval Base Coronado. The cause of the crash is under investigation. You can check the footage, fair use only. I don't own this footage. bbc.com. This is for fair use only, for educational purposes only. And that could have been very, very fatal. So that's the crash site being secured. And investigation is on way. Now you also had here a small plane crashes near Doylestown.
Vis-a-vis Europe is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other.
Which part of me I had to close that. Hey, you have a small plane crash near Doylestown. That'd be Doylestown. I'm assuming Doylestown, PA. Alright, it says airport after mechanical problem. First responders arrived to an overturned single engine plane Monday. That's February the 10th. Yeah, and you had something on the 12th, a day after. And it says on Old York Road in Eastern PA in Bucks County, the pilot, the only person on board, was not injured. Story originally put up on 6ABC, and they don't give a reason other than they give the reason that it encountered mechanical problems shortly after takeoff. The pilot was trying to return to the airport for emergency landing when he crashed. You also have it. Recent aviation disaster like Northeast Philadelphia plane crash causes fear about the safety of flying. This is off of WHYY and PBS and PR. And which it says here, and this was published on the 9th. Despite incidents over the past months are so statistically show how flying remains the safest form of transportation compared with driving or even riding a train. So apparently they're pushing that, but as we see with the events that has been transpiring in the year, and things are becoming more and more less and less reliable because these disasters are going on. Okay, which is still gonna put out a spirit because that person doesn't want that one incident, want to be a part of that one incident, that one calamity. All right. And this is the book of Proverbs chapter 6 and 12. It says, a naughty person, a wicked man walketh with a forward mouth. Okay, forward going into a wine, which is, or actually, pardon, forward is Iquashwath, from the root Iquash, which is crookedness. Okay, and distortion, fraudulent mouth, deceitful speech. Because I mean, you have it that I believe Donald Trump made a statement about these plane crash, and he was blaming the Democrats, for you had that recent incident with the helicopter in that was it American Airlines plane. Trump speculated that the diversity policies were a factor in the plane crash. Okay. Look, PBS but Trump blames obsolete U.S. air traffic control system for the plane and chopper collision near D.C. And obsolete. It's a very good term to go into. Being no longer produced, used, are really out of date. Okay, outmodeled, no longer, basically in use, or outworn, discontinued. Okay, antique, out of fashion, archaic, and the new fashion they're coming with is their artificial intelligence. Okay, and they don't believe that certain as they're going into individuals, because they're individuals and human, they have human error, and they want to eliminate that. Okay, with the use of their technology. President Donald Trump on Thursday blamed last week's deadly collision of a passenger jet and an army helicopter on what he called an obsolete computer system used by U.S. air traffic controllers. Okay, and you have U.S. traffic controllers that are behind that, using these different computer systems, but they want to replace it. He just vowed to replace it, and that's how Esau with his technology goes. Okay, or elevates. This is Daniel chapter 12 and verse 4. It says, but thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. One of the way of knowledge increasing is by the advancement of Esau's technology. Okay, which the technology becomes smaller, faster, and more efficient. And processing speeds have increased, the amount of glitches reduced, etc. Okay, they don't see you humans as and really, like, many of y'all to be trusted. Okay, they want to. It's like going in out with the old and with the new. Okay. Let's go on some more. It says Trump said during the event that a lot of mistakes happened on January 29th when an American Airlines flight out of Wichita, Kansas collided with the Army helicopter as the plane was about to land at Ronald Reagan National Airport near Washington, killing all 67 people on board of the aircraft. So, on the two aircraft. So, that's 100% fatality rate that just happened from that. Okay. It says in the immediate aftermath on the tragedy, Trump blamed diversity hiring programs for the crash, but on Thursday he blamed the computer system used by the country's traffic controls. It's amazing how it happened, Trump said during the speech at the National Prayer Breakfast at U.S. Capitol. And I think this is going to be used for good. I think that what is going to happen is that we're going to sit down to do a great computerized system for our control towers, brand new, not pieced together and obsolete. Okay, he don't want to, as it says, old. He want to renovate an old broken system. Okay, as I said, with the old and with the new. Instead, invest in a new one. It says Trump said U.S. spent billions of dollars trying to renovate an old broken system, but it said it's time to invest in a new one, a whole entirely new one. It said he said on his own private jet he used a system from another country when he lands because his pilot says the existing system is obsolete. So there you go. That's Esau speaking also a lot of great words too. Okay. As such, because really, when you go down to it, this man is trying to seek his perfection via his technology, his miracles, and such. All right, let me see real quick. Thessalonians. Revelation 13 and 14, it says, and deceived them. All right, this is Revelation 13 and 12. It says, and he, being Esau, exercised all the power of the first beast, the Roman Empire, the ancient pagan Roman Empire before him, and causes the earth and all them that dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. All right, and they have you reverencing the various gods and the culture, the philosophies, okay, of the pagan Roman Empire, okay, which is of an Edomite rulership, okay, idolatrous, and it has that liberalism within it, such, okay. It says, and he does great wonders, so that he maketh fire to come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, which is NATO, saying to them that dwell on earth that they should make an image, which is the Roman system, to the beast which had wound by the sword and did live. And do this system with the actual technology. Yeah, they do a lot of things that will be as of transcending what is naturally possible, okay, We can, like, I can see Donald Trump boasting words like, we can land anywhere. I can land on the top of an a building. Just give me X amount of feet. We'll land it. Okay, with this new technology, etc. Just making things up. Do his boastful heart. And this is Daniel chapter 7 and 25, going into this kingdom. All right, the fourth beast with the new. This would be with the fourth beast, and being with NATO and the EU, this new Roman Empire. Okay. It says, and he will speak great things against the Most High, and he shall bear out the saints of the Most High. He shall think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and the dividing of time. Okay. This is also it's the book of Job, chapter 13. This is Job chapter 13 and verse 11. It says, shall not his excellency make you afraid, and his dread fall upon you? And that's being the excellency of the Heavenly Father. Okay, how many of all the Edomites, you have it like, they walk about with this great pride as if they cannot be touched. And as you're seeing with these different events, it's making many of them afraid. And that's what you're going to end up seeing in these last days. Many of the technologies are going to fail them because the Lord is going to upset their plans. Okay, with establishing the NWO via this technological technocracy, beast state. Okay, shall not his excellency make you afraid, and his dread fall upon you? Remember, the Lord is the King of terrors. Seeing all 67 people get vaporized by that collision, that's pretty dreadful. It says, your remembrance are like unto ashes, your bodies to bodies of clay. Okay. So, Trump, with them being hypocrites, you have it with their governments wanting, not Trump at least, but he's there. It ain't like he's outlawing this stuff, completely. You have it in certain states, you could still get, do certain type of unions. But diversity, equity, inclusion, he put the blame on. It says Trump said that the U.S. spent billions of dollars trying to renovate a old broken system instead of investing in a new one. Talks about his jet. It says federal officials have been raising concerns about the overtaxed and understaffed air control system for years, especially after years of serious or close calls between planes at U.S. airports. Among the reasons they've cited for staffing shortages are uncompetitive pay, long shifts, intensive training, and mandatory retirements. Trump said that if his nation had a newer system, alarms would have sounded when the Black Hawk helicopter, which was on training exercise, reached the same altitude as the plane. So again, he's blaming this, really insufficient old technology. Okay. Oh, you can read the rest of this on your own. you had it. A Japanese airline aircraft. It's off the Seattle medium. It collides with Park Delta jet at Seattle Tacoma Airport.
Japan Airlines aircraft collides with parked Delta jet at Seattle Tacoma Airport. Hey there, folks. Today we're diving into a recent incident at Seattle Tacoma International Airport involving a bit of a fender bender between two aircraft.
That's right. A Japan Airlines plane had a little run-in with a parked Delta Airlines jet. It happened on a Wednesday morning, and thankfully no one was hurt. But let's break down what went on.
So, picture this. It's around 10:40 a.m. local time on February 5th. Japan Airlines Flight 68 is taxiing along, and its right wing decides to get a little too friendly with the tail of Delta Airlines Flight 1921.
And here's the kicker. Both planes were in an area not under air traffic control. Talk about a surprise meeting. The Mahayima was quick to jump in with a statement, but they did mention that the details could change as the investigation unfolds.
Yeah, because they're going to change stuff up, so, you know, allegedly, I'll say. So, you know, you had one, the tail of a Delta 737 aircraft reported made contact with the wingtip of another airline aircraft. No, they didn't have no reports of people injured and stuff, but these are things that, you know, with the catastrophic damage that these vessels can bring, this should be avoided. But as Trump has went into human error and, you know, all these different obsolete technologies going into even the whole system, this needed an overhaul. All right, so you know, we see what's going on. So it says, Proverbs chapter 6 and 13, he winketh with his eyes, he speaketh with his feet, he teacheth with his fingers. Forwardness is in his heart, he devised mischief continually, he soweth and discord. Therefore shall his calamity come suddenly, suddenly shall he be broken without remedy. All right, and that's what the Lord's going to do to the wicked man Esau Edom. So that's it, to the spirit. Shalom to the elect.